It's a beautiful day, isn't it?
If you like flies, bees and the muddy stink of rotting vegetation, then I suppose it is.
Oh, come on. Look at the sunshine and everything wild and free all about you. It's absolutely teeming with life.
Teeming isn't a good word. Teeming is most often associated with vermin, bacteria and huge crowds.
Why did you agree to come on a walking holiday with me?
My doctor suggested I should do more exercise. Walking seemed the most tolerable option.
Well, I'm sure it will win you over in the end. There's nothing like being out in the woods to stir up the spirit.
Wait up. Devon, wait a minute. I'm dying here.
You alright?
Got a stitch.
You want to stop for a breather?
Just for a sec.
No problem. This place is lovely. Just the sort of pool where, back in the day, a sprite would wrap wet, rooty tendrils around the ankles of an unwary traveller and then drag them screaming down deep to a murky depth.
As you say, lovely.
Can't you feel it, though? It's like walking through a living myth. There are trees in this place that are older than the US, older than the Norman Conquest. There are even a few vast, fat yew trees that were saplings when ancient people were building barrow mounds, stone circles and hill forts.
Imagine the stories they could tell.
Absolutely.
If only they were people and not inanimate trees with no brains or mouths. None of the primary features, in fact, possessed by your average storyteller.
These are the deep, dark woods, Alex. This is the dreamy, dangerous place that lurks even today between bastions of civilization. Who's to say a tree can't speak here?
Lord Johnny Science?
We should get a move on. Don't want to lose our daylight.
How much further are we going?
Won't take us long. 2 hours max.
2 hours? Just admit that we're lost.
We're not lost.
We're so lost. Can't we start a huge forest fire or something? Let people know where we are.
Or we could telephone for help.
I prefer the fire thing.
No signal.
Of course.
It's not a problem. We'll just have to navigate out the old-fashioned way.
What exactly have you been doing for the last couple of hours?
Look, you're not helping.
Why don't we just walk in that direction and stick with it until we get out? Can't be too far to an edge, can it?
I don't think you realise how big this place is. It's one of the last living prehistoric forests in Europe. There's wild boar, deer, bear, wolves and even bloody bison in it.
Oh my.
It's not a joke. Countless people must have died in this forest over the years. Could be months before they find your smug skull serving as a pillow for some snoozy bear.
Panicking is definitely not going to help. Look, we'll bed down in these ruins, light a fire, have some snacks and hope somebody comes by to find us.
Why would anyone come by to find us?
Well, I'm no wilderness expert like you, but I'm fairly sure this cabin wasn't built by badgers. There must be people about nearby somewhere, and they're probably alert to the fact that idiots frequently get lost in this place.
We can use the trees. Which side is it that the mosque grows on? The north? I'm sure it's the north.
Are you willing to bet on that? Knowing that if you're wrong, we'll be stumbling through Beastieville in the dark.
I'm sure it's the north side.
Sure enough to risk it? Well, this is cosy.
Stop it.
I guess it could be worse. It's not raining and neither of us is injured.
O fate, be not tempted by my friend's reckless taunt, nor send forth thy chthonic minions to slay us both before the sun returns.
Wow, such drama. Do you want one of these biscuits?
They're not going to find us tonight, are they?
Who? The minions or the rescue party? Look, they'll come or we'll go. No use worrying about it for now. Tell us a story.
Seriously?
You could have a go on the quiz machine in the pub instead. Oh, wait. Come on, you must know a story or two about your beloved deep dark woods.
Well, I did once read about a cult called the Forest Brotherhood. It was set up by a tailor called Bengali who was plagued by divine visions. His followers worshipped his gentleman parts, which they called the box of Christ. His urine was said to perform miracles.
I'm desperately suppressing taking the piss jokes right now. I hope you're not making this up. Either way, it's unsettling.
Absolute truth. He wound up in an asylum.
Bah, that wasn't a proper story. Had neither elf nor wizard in it.
OK, elves in the woods then. A long time ago, people believed that on certain nights the elves would race through the forest to hunt down lost souls. Tall and terrifying, the elves rode huge ghostly steeds, and when you heard the ring of their hunting horns in the dark air, you had best hide or they may well come for you. Hidden away, you'd hear their hoofbeats thump like drums, and, if you were brave enough to peek, you would spy the eerie glow of their lanterns streaking faster than the wind through the darkness. Not another sound will be heard in the forest that night, neither beast nor bird, just the relentless hoofbeats of the wild hunt, and occasionally the terrified scream of a poor soul they had ridden down and slaughtered.
Would it be fair to say that you were never asked a second time to work as a babysitter?
You asked for a story was told.
Actually, I hear neither beast nor bird now. Shall I be worried?
That is a bit weird.
I can tell that dawn is going to be a long time coming.
I'm serious, there should be something going on out there. Twigs snapping, owls shaking branches, foxes shrieking, hedgehogs huffing. What happened to all that teeming life?
Are you messing with me?
No, it's really weird. It's unnatural.
You are messing with me.
I'm not.
I miss Johnny Science.
When the sun comes up, we'll find a path and be back at the hotel before you know it, I'm sure. Try to get some sleep if you can. I'll keep watch.
You sure?
Sure.
Well, I won't say no. All this walking nonsense has knackered me right out. Devon. Devon, where are you? Devon, is that you? Stop messing about. This isn't funny. Okay, game's over. I see you.
What? I fell asleep and the fire went out. I went for kindling.
I think I heard a voice. I think there's somebody out there, over there in the woods.
Really? Rescuers? Hello! Over here!
Stop. Not rescuers. I don't know who it was. They spoke English.
Really? That's good news! Hello! We need help!
Shush. They didn't seem friendly.
What do you mean?
I don't know. They just seemed weird. Was it you? Tell me it was a joke and it was you.
Are you sure you didn't imagine it? I don't see or hear anyone out there.
I'm pretty sure someone spoke to me.
Well, if they did, what did they say?
I see you too.
Wow, that's a bit creepy, eh?
Light the fire.
If they actually exist, do you really want to see what your whispery forest lurker looks like?
I'm hoping it'll scare them off.
They're a human being, not a bee, Alex.
Are they though? Are they?
Oh, good grief. Look, if there is anyone out there, please give us a sign or show yourself.
Don't say it like that.
Like what?
Like you're doing a Ouija board.
For flip's sake, you stray from the concrete comfort of the city for a single night and suddenly you become, oh, Master Alexander Fear, goodly witness of Salem's dark devilry.
Salem? Why bring up witches? Are there witches out here?
Well, I've heard a few stories. Want me to tell you one?
No.
There we go. A fire fit to scare away monsters.
Thank you.
Unless a djinn now leaps out of it. Or a salamander rushes forth like a winged dog, spewing flames like searing whips. Were you waiting for a monster then?
No.
You totally were.
A little bit maybe. Man, I can't wait to get back home where the only threat is a mystery woodlouse taking a bath in the kitchen sink. How long until dawn?
Not long now. We'll find our way there, no problem.
You sound very confident that we're going to be alright.
I am. I'm sorry we got lost, and I'm sorry if I scared you.
I wasn't scared exactly.
I was just trying to instill in you a little bit of respect for nature.
More like supernature.
I know, and for that I am ashamed. Look, instead of monster stories, do you want to hear a story about these ruins and something that really happened 10 years ago today?
Shut up.
It used to be owned by a woodsman and his wife, and when their first child was born, everyone knew there was something just wrong about that boy.
Shut up.